99. You are watching Galaxy Forever 97.
Hi guys and girls, GF97 here. Welcome to today's video. I'm going to be doing a retrospect of my time in Slough attending the 10th Planet ODP event on Sunday the 20th of November. So I went up on the Saturday, I met up with Adam the Ultimate Whovian, and obviously I went on the Sunday on the event. So I'm going to be talking about the whole weekend, what I got up to, who I met, and also about the fact I met Tom Baker. Yeah. So as I said, I went up on the Saturday, I got the train up to Slough. I got off the train, met with Adam Ultimate Whovian, we had a tea, and also I was checked into my hotel. My hotel that I stayed in was at the place where the event was being held at the Corkthorne Hotel. So literally just got up in the morning and there I was, just so easy. When I checked in, we had a few hours to kill before I had to pick up the tickets for the event. So we decided, me and Adam, to film a few videos. One of them you'll see on his channel and one of you will see on my channel, talking about the second Doctor era, celebrating 50 years of the Patrick Troughton era. And there's also Adam's video, which is a news video talking about the sort of latest news in Doctor Universe, so that'll be coming out shortly. By the time we filmed the 3 videos, we still had a bit more time to kill. So I decided, found a pub and played some pool for half an hour, went back to the Corkthorne Hotel and picked up it's sort of like a white envelope with all the sort of ticket stuff that I needed for the Sunday. This is the envelope it comes in. Mine was issue 159, and it comes with a various amount of sort of different Doctor Who goodies and stuff for the event. So you each get a print. I got a Sylvester McCoy print, which was quite weird because there was no Sylvester McCoy era guest going. So I couldn't really get this signed, which is quite annoying. So it would have been nice if the Tom Baker one, which a few people had, which Adam and Cousin 2019 had. But yeah, but this is fine. So if I meet Sylvester again, I will get this signed. And also anybody that's a part of his era. You also get this piece of paper which has the wristband on, obviously I've used it. But yeah, that's sort of so I can actually get in and out of the event. I also received various booklets telling you about who the guests are, the times, and finally there was this little reward system which I never actually used really. So you can get sort of, if you get 4 signatures you can get a 5th free. After me and Adam picked up our envelopes, we decided to go get some food. We found a Pizza Express where we ate pizza obviously, and we also had copies of Doctor Who magazine which we bought just before we went there. So we were reading them whilst having our sort of evening meal. After that we met Cousin 2019 from the train station, and then me and Cousin 2019 went back to the hotel which he was staying in as well, and also Adam the Ultimate Whovian decided to go, but obviously we're seeing him the next day. And then I watched Class episode 6. Cousin 2019 came to my hotel room. He showed it on his phone because we had no sort of way of watching it. I didn't have any iPlayer stuff on my phone, so we were just sat there on this desk with these awful cup of teas which you sort of have when you're sort of in the hotel room. On about Class actually, I've decided I'm going to do my reviews as one big thing before the series finale, so I'm going to review episodes 4 to 7 as one hangout, probably sometime next week. Briefly, episode 6 I really enjoyed. I didn't really enjoy episode 4 and 5 as much as the previous episodes, but episode 6 was a massive improvement for me. And I can't wait for episode 7, which I won't spoil, but it's going to go in a really interesting direction. So after spending a few hours travelling up on the train and cramming a load of stuff in on Saturday, I zonked out watching I'm a Celebrity, and then obviously the next day happened, which was the Sunday. I woke up bright and early, had my breakfast in the hotel, and then the event happened. Around half an hour before the event I met up with Adam Ultimate Whovian, Cousin 2019 again, and then we realised that people were starting to queue up for the Tom Baker photo shoot, which was basically 10 o'clock first thing. So around 10:15 we decided to join the queue and wait for the Tom Baker photo shoot. As we were waiting, we took a few selfies, and then the main man himself came along, as cheerful and as legendary as he is. It's my first time obviously meeting Tom Baker, so for me it was such a magical experience, and obviously we had the photo shoot, and it was absolutely brilliant. Thank you to Adam Ultimate Whovian for letting me borrow his scarf, which I used in the photo, and here it is. Here's my Tom Baker photo shoot with legendary 4th Doctor himself. Yeah, just absolutely lovely man. Although I was going to meet him later for the autograph session, it was nice to have a brief conversation with him. So I didn't put the scarf around him. He did say, "Oh yeah, put it around me." So he was sort of inviting the scarf to be put around him. When I got to leave from the photo shoot, I said to him, "It was such an honour to meet you," and he was like, "Oh, I hope to see you later." And I was, I was like, "Well, yeah, I will be seeing you later." I got the autograph session, so yeah. So I met him later. But before that, I had a few more photo shoots to go. Quickly before I had my William Russell and Callum Ford photo shoots, I met up with Geek's Handbag, and then I went to meet Peter Miles. I got his signature, which was free as a part of the ticket, and also Richard Franklin was, who I met later on in the day. Although he's had other roles in Doctor Who, such as Invasion of the Dinosaurs and Doctor and the Silurians in the 70s, you most know him playing Nida in Genesis. That's what I complimented him on. I sort of talked to him about sort of how it's such a great dynamic, him and Davros, and he just said how important the script was, and he sort of said that's obviously where most of that originated, that sort of dynamic originated, and they sort of brought that to life. I did get a photo of him, and I also obviously got a few bits signed. So first I got my Genesis DVD signed, just for his signature. Obviously he's just covered it, it's like he's graffitied the Genesis of the Dark sort of title card with his name, which is brilliant. And also I got a personalised one, which is a picture of him and Davros, and it says, "To Reese, hi, from Peter Miles." After that, I had my photo shoots with William Russell and Caroline Ford. First up, I had William Russell, obviously played Ian Cheston in Doctor Who. It was really nice meeting him. I did have his signature later, which I talked to him actually about How to Get Away with Murder, who is his son. Plays a lead role in that. So it was nice sort of talking to him about something different about Doctor Who, because I sort of wanted to approach him, and he did seem quite quiet because he is very hard of hearing. But I talked to him about that, and he just clicked and was like, "Yes, oh yes," and it was just, it really sparked him up. So I'm really pleased about it. I sort of asked him something different and sort of about Doctor Who. Here's his signature, so it says "For Reese, William Russell." It was quite funny actually, because bless him, although they wrote my name down for him to copy, he put an E on the end, because obviously that's the way, usual way it is, but my name's spelled very differently. Zaya, I've got a very unique spelling of the name. However, trying to explain it every time you meet somebody, it talks about a minute for people to sort of be like, "No, so it's this one?" It's like, no, it's that one. The final shot I got was with Caroline Ford, aka the Doctor's granddaughter, Susan Foreman. Yeah, she was really nice. Like the other two photos I got with Tom Baker and William Russell, it's just a sort of legend of Doctor Who ticked off the list. Obviously the fourth Doctor Who's so recognisable, and obviously William and Carolyn, they're the originators of Doctor Who in the 60s. They were there at the birth, and they helped it start off. So yeah, it's really nice to sort of have those two ticked off my list now for meeting them. I also got Caroline's signature, which is personalised with my name. As you can hopefully notice down here, there is another signature. It was quite funny. I picked up this photo subconsciously, and after she had it signed, she basically said like, "Oh, you should go and see Darren," and I was like, I'm sorry, who's Darren? And so was over there. Obviously, he was the actor who played him. He was also in the prisons, I think, as well. So yeah, I quickly ran over, got his signature, spoke to him briefly. Obviously, this is from the story Marco Polo, which sadly does not exist. But yeah, so I got his signature as well. So double whammy. Most of those signatures were sort of dotted in this one room, and you could basically just go to and fro. It's really nice layout done by 10th Planet Events. But yeah, so the Tom Baker photo shoot and autograph sessions you had to pre-order, especially the autograph one, if you wanted to get his signature. So I waited in about half an hour queue with Cousin 2019. We waited and waited. A magician came by and showed us some magic tricks whilst we waited. But yes, I met him in this room and had a full-on conversation with him. Here's a signature. It says, "For Reese, Tom Baker." I decided to get this print because it looks like he's just sort of a god floating in the sky, you know. So, but yeah, no, I talked to him briefly. It was quite fun actually. I've seen videos of it online of people meeting him. As you do, you accept a jelly baby from Tom Baker, but he was like, "Oh, take as many as you want." And I said to him, off the cuff, I was like, "Oh, we want some left for the end of the day." It's like, oh. Sounds a bit like Father Christmas then, but that was Tom Baker laughing. But no, yeah, he was just on fire. And when I was sort of meeting, I just forgot I waited half an hour. It just all went away, and there was the man himself. It was really nice. Shook his hand again, and yeah, it was just. oh my god, this like life achieved. As it was a signing event, there weren't obviously many stalls, there was only one stall. And it was quite funny actually. I was about to buy a big finish and then I realised there was no cover on the front, it was just a disc, so I was like, no, I'm not getting that. So yeah, that was my experience with the one stall. The rest of the day, I got a few other signatures and obviously spent most of the day with Adam the Ultimate Whovian, Cousin 2019, the Geeks handbag, and also Joey TARDIS. It was such a blast meeting everybody who attended LFCC again, also meeting new people as well. And it was great also that we sort of queued up together in various queues. So most of us queued up to get Richard Franklin's signature, which his signature was free, part of the sort of ticket. So I decided to get my copy of the Daemon signed, which you can see here. His is in black, just there. The other signatures I've got are Katie Manning, John Levine, and the actress who played the witch. So it's great to have the sort of the complete signatures now for the DVD. I also had a photo with Christopher Ryan when Geeks was meeting him. Obviously he's been in Doctor Who and The Young Ones, so it was great to have a photo of him. And the final signature I got was John Leeson, who I got to sign the Invisible Enemy DVD. And as you saw at the beginning, I managed him to get a sort of channel intro in the voice of K9, which was just magic to my ears. When he did it at the event. What was great about this event compared to like FCC, for example, was that I had so much time to just sort of chill out. Obviously, I know there was also scheduled photo shoots and autographs, for example, but I didn't feel rushed at all. And obviously with FCC, it's basically just cattle going through all those different things. But it was obviously with this, it was a nice, small, personalised event where you get to meet all these great various people. And there was, as I said, I just enjoyed meeting all these actors, which I love from Doctor Who, meeting with various friends, which I've met online. It was just an absolute brilliant event. And obviously, for the rest of the day, just chilled out. It was nice at the end as well. We all got a pint. Well, various different drinks. I got a pint. You know, it was just great to reflect on the day that happened. The day I met Tom Baker. Can't say that every day. So overall, I had a blast. I had an absolutely astonishing weekend. Both on the Saturday and the Sunday, socialising with friends and meeting Tom Baker and various other guests. It was also great meeting a couple of you who watch the channel. There was a couple of people that sort of approached me in queues, so it was great to meet you guys. Kudos to the 10th Planet Events for putting on such a great event. It was a really nice venue as well. It was obviously much smaller compared to events like LFCC. Links in the description below to Whotubers I met. And also I did actually feature in Joey TARDIS' vlog for about 2 minutes. I'll link in the description below so you can see me sort of cameo with me, the Geeks handbag and Joey TARDIS. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this retrospect on the event. Please comment, like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter, like the Gallifrey497 Facebook page, and you can follow me on Instagram. Links to those down in the description below. If you went to the event, I'd love to hear how you found it, and also if you've ever met Tom Baker before, love to hear your thoughts. The video me and Adam the Ultimate Whovian filmed for my channel will be up next week, and also when he uploads his video that I did for his channel, I'll put a link in the description below when it's up so you can view it with me on Adam the Ultimate Whovian's channel. And I'll leave you with a montage of all the photo ops and selfies from the weekend, which I hope you enjoy. So as always guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!